The power grid is undergoing a seismic transformation. As renewable energy sources like solar and wind become mainstream and electrification surges across transportation and industry, the demand on our aging infrastructure is reaching unprecedented levels. Battery energy storage systems, BESS, have emerged as the great equalizer, not only improving grid efficiency by storing energy during off peak hours and releasing it during peak demand, but also replacing incumbent diesel generators as a source of off grid power and on grid backup resiliency. Lithium ion is the dominant chemistry in the massive market for BESS. As noted by the World Economic Forum, demand could reach 9,300 gigawatt hours by the end of the decade. But lithium ion suffers from the major safety risk of thermal runaway, which can lead to catastrophic fire or explosion. Veridi has developed patented fail-safe anti-propagation architecture that halts cell-to-cell propagation of thermal runaway. Our RPS-50 PAX UL9540A unit-level fire test, which intentionally overheats a cell to the point of failure, demonstrated no detectable release of smoke, sparks, flame, or heat. Veridi operates in the commercial and industrial sector of both the mobile and stationary energy storage markets. The mobile market is $10 to $12 billion. Since entering in 2022, Veridi has become a leading player. The stationary market is much larger. According to a 2021 market analysis by Alex Partners, the behind-the-meter segment will grow to over $1.2 trillion. In either case, using traditional lithium-ion systems to store energy at its point of use is a significant risk to human health and safety. Veridi's fail-safe technology unlocks deployment where it is most needed, in and around occupied spaces and critical equipment. In 2022, we installed at the University at Buffalo's Hauptmann Woodward Medical Research Institute, the first commercial-scale lithium-ion system inside an occupied building. Because of our significant safety testing, the system was permitted without requiring incremental HVAC, ventilation, or fire suppression. In fall 2025, we will install 3.7 megawatts in a multi-family housing unit, setting a new record for indoor storage. Veridi's product range is price competitive in both of our target markets, mobile and stationary commercial behind the meter. A significant cost advantage comes from our FEOC compliance. Products have a material assistance cost ratio as defined in the One Big Beautiful Bill of over 75%. Unit economics are attractive, with each product generating a 30% contribution margin, leading to a gross margin of about 25%. Veridi should generate over $40 million in revenue in 2025 and should break even on a run rate basis by the end of the year. We expect revenue to approach $2 billion in 5 years as the behind-the-meter stationary storage market continues to grow. Today, customers are seeing 3 to 5 year payback on units with a 15-plus year life. Veridi has raised over $150 million since 2018. Notably $96 million in 2021 and $38 million in 2024. Key investors include Sunbelt Rentals, National Grid Partners, Grand Oaks Capital, and Ken Longone's InvaMed Associates. Veridi's leadership team includes CEO and founder John M. Williams, CFO Eric Stein, former global chairman of investment banking at J.P. Morgan Chase, Chief Commercial Officer Wayne Garrett, former head of U.S. sales at Carrier Corporation, head of global operations David Dickey, former COO at Juul Labs and EVP and group president at Chemtura Corporation, head of innovation Dr. J.R. Lina, former chief engineer for EV batteries at Boston Power, chief sustainability officer Evan Van Hook, 20-year veteran as CSO of Honeywell International, Pastor James Giles, head of personnel and leader of Veridi's partnership with our nonprofit organization, Green Force Training, where we're creating pathways to the green economy, offering training and support tailored to the needs of Buffalo's East Side. Our team, financial health, and rising revenues attest to our pivotal role in our mission. Veridi is revolutionizing the way energy is used and stored.